Good morning, buzzers. It's Sunday, Saturday even. Well, it sort of proves it's live. I'm Mike from buzz50.com. Let me just press something in the chat room to say it's live now. We are live. This is Good Morning Buzzers from buzz50.com, the social networking site for seniors over 50. I've just clicked the wrong button here. Everything's going wrong. Does it really matter? From buzz50.com, the social networking site for seniors over 50. Let's fade that music out and let's get started. This is just a friendly chat every morning at 7:30 a.m. UK time, coming to you from the UK, but broadcasting all around the world on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, on the Buzz50 homepage, and of course in the Buzz50 chat rooms, where we have loads and loads of people. And Ellen has just joined us. Ellen in Wit, wherever Wit is, we will find out later. Mac50's joined us, and with us are Jane, Lily, Jim. We've also got Witch Morgana, Fee's here, Lauren, Mac50. Did we mention Mac50 before? It's okay to mention people twice. Mackie Whack, Pronto, Quiet Mouse, and Sash Quatch, and Carrie May. If I haven't mentioned you, sorry. If you're not in the Good Morning Buzzers room, do come and join us if you would like. Just come along to the Buzz50 homepage, and then underneath the broadcast, which you'll see there, you'll see a link, and you can come and join us. Do come along and join us. And don't forget, tonight from 7 p.m. we've got live music in the Buzz50 chat rooms by Just Mike and the crew that did that fantastic show for us on New Year's Eve. So you'll see things on the homepage. We'll have a look at that in a minute. I think Midnight's joined us as well. So we've got loads of people. We've got loads of stuff going on. We have got Name That Tune, Identify the Famous Voice, Spot the Difference, and the Buzz50 Joke Off, and lots more. Let's have a listen to the new voice. And this is the new voice. Have you any idea, for 10,000 buzzer points, who this is? And you can either type it or phone in if you want. Phone's here with a new ringtone. Give us a call either locally if you're in the UK or internationally. Your access code then 447548884288, or give us a call on Skype. Skype's free. Who is this?
The first thing I found was this box of postcards.
Any idea?
The first thing I found was this box of postcards.
Somebody who had been hoarding postcards. Any thoughts?
The first thing I found was this box of postcards.
Or, if you can't get that, have you any idea what film this is the theme tune for? It's been going for 3 days. John Lennon, says Jane. No, it's not. What's this the theme tune from? George Harrison, says Jane. No, it's not Jane. David McCallum, says Ellen in Wit, wherever Wit is. Cliff Richard, says Fee, and Mackie Whack. Let's have another listen. Cracker Jack, says Mackie Whack for the tune. Could be, couldn't it? Who is this? Cliff Richard's been guessed. Let's have a listen again.
The first thing I found was this box of postcards.
No, don't think it was. So we've had John Lennon, we've had George Harrison from Jane, Cliff Richard from Fee and Mackie Whack. And for the tune, which has been going for 3 days, which I need to give you a clue for. Cracker Jack. It's not. Close Encounters. David Tennant, says Jane. Jane, I'd like to give you a clue. Does that tell you anything? Clint Eastwood, says Lily. Simon Moore, says Pronto. Sounds like fairies, says Jane. Right, a clue for the tune. I've got something written down here. That film was directed by Steven Spielberg, and it had Julia Roberts in it. Tarzan, says Jane. No. How can we hear it when you're talking, says Sash Quatch. Okay, let's do it again. Got a good point there. I will be quiet just for a minute while we play this. I'll have a coffee. Jane. No. But any idea who this voice is? I want to give you a clue, but I can't.
First thing I found was this box of postcards.
Conspiracy theory, says Ellen in Wick. Let's have a listen to joke number one. The idea of the jokes, don't forget you can phone in anytime. Don't wait for a pause. And if you do phone in, try and turn the sound down. Oh, Midnight has got it. Has got the tune. Lauren's left the room. Lauren's back in again. Midnight has guessed the tune correctly. It's been going for at least 3 days, maybe 4 days, and it is Hook, Flight to Neverland. And Mackie Wax says, is it in C minor, Mike? Yes, it is, Mackie. As it happens, it is in C minor. I've no idea, but we can both pretend that we're a bit musical. So Midnight gets 10,000 butter points for guessing that. And Olive has joined us. Olive, you're late. Have the clocks changed? They're in Hawaii, I believe it is, where you're from. We are from all around the world, of course. Do call in if you want and prove that it's live. Let's have joke number one. I won't play the voice again just for a minute because I can't keep an eye on the assistant. Joke number one, sent in by a buzzer. Get ready with your points, anything from 0 to 10. A customer at a counter of a garden ornament shop, you know, like where they sell gnomes, things like that, said to the cashier, give me 4 of those pinwheels, 2 of those pink flamingos, the gnome on a rocking chair, 2 sunflowers, and 1 of those bent over grandmas in bloomers. The cashier replied, that'll be $8 for the pinwheels, 10 for the flamingos, 4 for the gnome, and 6 for the sunflowers, and an apology, please, for my wife. Did you get it? The bent over grandma in bloomers wasn't an ornament, it was real. How many points would you give that joke from 0 to 10? And the winning joke will name afterwards who sent in the winning joke, because there's another one coming up after the break. And then the winning joke will go on Facebook. Quiet Mouse gives it a 5. Grown lol, says Jane. Got no gnome to go to, says Pronto. 3, says Jane. 4, says Lily. 2, says Mackie Wack. Ellen in Wit, wherever Wit is giving it a 4. Pronto's giving it a 4. Sasquatch gives it a 1. But Sasquatch is from down under, where all the humans upside down. And so apparently is the voting. Mac 50 a 3. Did you see Mac 50 yesterday live on Skype on the broadcast? If you didn't, it was really good. Thanks for calling in, Mac. Carrie May gives it a 4. Witch Morgana a 2. Not a very high scoring joke, is it? Midnight a 3. Send in jokes. Welcome, my favourite oil, says Mac 50. Lauren gives it a 2. And people saying hello, Mac. And Olive saying mahalo, Mac. Is that how you say it? Mahalo? Hook was a film based on Peter Pan, says Fee. Joke number, David's left the room. Joke number 1 managed to get an average of 3.2. No. Oh, you got it, Mike says. That's Mahalo, is it? 3.2. Not bad. We'll listen to joke number 2 in a bit. That was joke number 1. Did I get the numbers wrong? Whatever. Who is this? Robin Williams in that film, one of my favourite actors.
The first thing I found was this box of postcards.
Said Midnight. That wasn't Midnight with postcards, saying Robin Williams is one of Midnight's famous actors. Mine too, Midnight's is Quiet Mess. Here we go. Have a listen. Who is this?
The first thing I found was this box of postcards.
Hugh Jackman, says Ellen. No, says Mike.
The first thing I found was this box of postcards.
Yes, Midnight, sorely missed. Yes, Robin Williams died, I think, last year. Julia Roberts was Tinkerbell in it, says Fee. See, we get all this information coming along. Let's click a couple of buttons and then we'll switch over and have a look at the site, see what's going on. Ringo Starr, says Midnight. Jane, why didn't you get it? I thought you were going through all the Beatles. Not that. This.
First thing I found was this box of postcards.
Midnight
First thing I
gets
found
it.
was this box of postcards.
So that means that Midnight gets the 10,000. We got 10,000 buzzer points for the tune. The fuck? Whoa. Lol, says Jane. Google is my friend, says Fee. But Ringo's talking posh. Should have a listen to a little bit more of him.
The first thing I found was this box of postcards that the assistant I had then, because I used to say to John Paul and George, send me a card.
So I used to say to John Paul and George, that probably would have given it away if we'd got any further with that. Right, we're going to switch screens. We're going to have a look at the site. That's the Buzz 50 site. I'm clicking a couple of things so the broadcast might break up. Midnight. I was racking my brain thinking which Beatle it was. You could have just guessed all of them. Thought Jane was going to, but she stopped. So we'll switch screens. We'll have a look at the Buzz 50 site. And then when we come back, something will have changed in the room. It's called Spot the Difference, like we used to do in comics and magazine. Perhaps you didn't, but we're going to do it today and see if you can spot the difference. There's no buzzer points for it. It's just for a bit of fun. So if I click here, then click here and screen share, with any luck, we will all be in the same place looking at the chat room. And there we are on the left-hand side there. All the things people have been typing in, Fee, Midnight, Witch Morgana. On the right here, we've got all the buzzers, including Jane, Lily, Olive, Witch Morgana, Midnight, Carrie May, Ellen in Wit, wherever Wit is, Fee, Lauren, Mac 50, Mackie Wack, Pronto, Quiet Mouse, and Sasquatch, and Mackie Wack's waving to himself down here. Look at this here. Very good. So let's have a look at the Buzz 50 map. Who's online now? Have you got yourself on the map? We've got people. Look, we've got 2 Australias today. Amazing play. Yeah, it's in 2 places at once. The bouncy up and down one is always going to be you, but in this case me. But you, if you're looking at the map, and then you can click, see who people are. See, it says Lauren there. There's Lauren, and then you could click and go across to her profile page. Let's have a look. See who's down here, somewhere in South Africa. Safi. Woo! Someone here out in the sea somewhere. Is it? Muzan live. These are all people who are live on the site now, so do get yourself on that map. It's great fun. Social page, you can see we had 25 new members joined yesterday from the USA, from Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Scotland, all around the world. Birthdays today, just one, Sobrany. It's Sobrany's birthday today, so do go along to Sobrany's page just by clicking on the name or on the picture and say hello to them. And what else have I got here? Oh, guess the famous face, not been guessed yet. If you want to do something like that, if you go to the home page, I've just clicked home on Buzz 50, you'll see various things going along here. Look,
say hello to them.
Look, there's me as well. Live music extravaganza today, Saturday. Click on that for information. It scrolls across here. And if you want to do things like guess the famous face, click on it there. And then there's various polls that we're putting up here as time goes on. Let's switch back to the site. Here we are in the Good Morning Buzzers room. If I click here, click stop here, we should be back. There should be a difference in the room. Can you guess what it is? The voice has gone. The tune has gone. Midnight is now 20,000 buzzer points better off. And let's do joke number 2. I missed out joke number 2 completely yesterday. Sorry about that. What time is it at the North Pole, says Midnight? Yeah, that's a good point. What time is it at the North Pole? Right. Okay. Here's joke number 2 sent in by a buzzer. Just looking to see if anyone's guessed the spot the difference. Paddy. Why it has to be Paddy, I don't know. It could be anybody. Paddy phones an ambulance because his mate's been hit by a car. Don't worry, he's all right at the end. Don't worry about that. Paddy on the phone. Get an ambulance here, quick. My friend's bleeding from his nose and ears, and I think both legs are broken. Then the operator. What is your location, sir? I'm outside, number 28, Eucalyptus Street. How do you spell that street, sir? Then there's silence, and the operator can hear heavy breathing on the phone. And after a minute, the operator says, "Are you there, sir?" But there's more heavy breathing, and another minute later, "Sir, can you hear me?" This goes on for a few minutes until, "Operator, sir, please answer me. Can you still hear me?" And then Paddy replies, "Yes, sorry about that. I couldn't spell eucalyptus, so I just dragged him round the corner. We're now outside number 3 Oak Street." How someone's sending a bacon butty. Alan in wherever it is has just sent in the Good Morning Buzzers room a bacon butty to Mac 50 for breakfast. Very early, I think, where Mac 50 is. Probably not time for breakfast, but it's always time for a bacon butty. And we've got votes coming in for joke number 2. It's looking slightly better than joke number 1 already. We've got a 7 from Mac 50. We've got a 2 from Mackie Wack. We've got a 7 from Alan in Wit. We've got 5 from Jane. We've got 5 from Carrie May. We've got 6 from Fee, 3 from Lauren, 5 from Prompto, 7 from Midnight, 4 from Witch Morgana, 5 from Quiet Mouse. It's looking quite good. It's looking pretty good for joke number 2. So if that's all the votes in for joke number 2, I can add them up and work out an average. Let's have a sip of coffee just to see if there's any more votes coming in. If you want to call in and set off the new ringtone, you're welcome to. There's still time, but you need to get a move on. So, joke number 1 managed to get 3.2, second place, and was sent in by Rabu. Thanks for sending the jokes in, Rabu. Rabu sends in quite a few. If you can send in jokes, please do. We're getting a bit of a poem there, a bit of rhyming. And joke number 2. So joke number 1, 3.2, Rabu, second place. Joke number 2 came in first place and was 5.1, which is quite a high score, and was sent in by the one and only Buzz 50 Joke Meister himself, Pronto. So let's hear it for Pronto. Can we manage something like maybe a round of applause, do you think? Not by clicking that. What have I clicked there? I have no idea. I've clicked draw instead of effects. That's what I should have clicked. Oh dear, I've clicked some of the wrong buttons. I don't know what's happening there now. Let's minimize that. Is that Pony on the mantle, says Alan. Yes, it is. Pony is here again, and Pony is sitting on, as we say, the mantle. Let's see if we can do this here. Pronto's winning joke. And with any luck now, if I can shut this down, Google Effects, and shut that down. Oh, there we are. That should be back again. Yes, Pony on the mantle, just up there. That's about it. If we can do international roll call, that's where you type in where you're from, what time it is, and a little bit of weather if you like. Coles Hill in England, near Birmingham. It is 7:49 a.m. Outside, I have been outside. I stepped outside before. It's cool, but not too bad, and it's dry, and it's overcast. And that's it for today. Don't forget, tonight from 7 p.m. UK time, excuse me, we've got live music being played by DJs. We've got 4 or 5 different DJs in the music chat room and various places around the site, doing requests, doing quizzes, doing spot prizes, and so on. Do come along and join us. It's special just for Buzz 50. Ellen is in Wisconsin. That's where Ellen in Witt is from. Wisconsin, USA, 1:49 a.m., foggy and rainy. Mackie Wack, 7:49, hot and steamy Lancashire. On the Ribble, lovely weather up there. Hawaii, 9:49 p.m., but it's Friday night. A rain shower, yeah, says Olive. My sister's little pony, says Mac 50. You never did any birthday, said P. Fee. Sorry, I think I did. One birthday, Sobrany today. That's the only birthday today, Sobrany. Happy birthday to you. We've got Pronto, 8:50 a.m., and I see outside my cave in Germany. Mac 50's given us a link to click. I'll click it and see what it is. Yorkshire, 4 degrees, 7:51 a.m. Damp outside is where midnight is. Still no rain, says Jane. Sigh. Quiet masses in Essex, UK. It's dry, cloudy. It's getting colder at 7:50 a.m. Carrie Mays in Bognor Regis, West Sussex. Mac 50 is Akron, New York. It's 2:50 a.m. and it's 20 degrees, but that's those Fahrenheit degrees, and that's cold. Wichmogana's 3:50 p.m. in the Philippines, and it's still sunny and warm. It's always sunny and warm where Wichmogana is. See you later, alligator, says Jane. Quiet Mouse and Jane have left the room, and somebody's sending a birthday cake. Oh, it's somebody's birthday. Is it Fee's birthday? Yeah, it's not on the list, Fee. Happy birthday if it is your birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Columbia 2:50 a.m. is where Lauren is from. If I haven't read you out, sorry about that. Bye to all of you. Hope you have a lovely day. Hope to see you tonight in the chat rooms with all the music going on with Just Mike and the crew. Let's have a listen to the theme music as we fade out. And all that remains for me to say is goodbye and good morning, buzzers.